Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia. 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan. 63 kilos even, that's what he weighed in at. 174 centimeters tall with a reach of 180.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's King Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, some of the fastest hands in all of boxing. And it's the king, Amir King Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans?
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Ooh, a stiff jab. No rest for the weary. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Nice counter shot. So much fire. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What a huge moment. And there's the bell for round two. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate.
He misses with that jab. Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
You'd like to see more jabs. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Parries that jab away. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That jab gets blocked. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10-8. There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And that hook misses. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. talk about punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Misses with that jab. The perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Miss with that jab. They both want the knockout. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's...
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Take his confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his 1-2 straight down the middle.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Couldn't land that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. These two were made for each other. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom, In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The perfect counter lands. And that jab just missed with the left hand. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Round 8, and we're off again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you.
You'd like to see someone use it. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over. I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And he'll be squaring off against Amir King Khan, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, and he's got that reach of 71 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight.
Amir. And it's the...
This bout is
one of the hottest. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Unlucky to miss with that jab. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Here we go for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come back now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Catch and shoot. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blank on him.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Catch and shoot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love that jab slip.
Back on the job. There's a god-awful round that was. Come on.
Shots. Keep smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
It's not even in your league. Come on.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, they are going to surrender. No mas. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end. Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. One of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall.
This bout is
so much high. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Couldn't land that jab. Oh, he took that jab well. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching. Swing and a miss with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he scores with the counter. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. does not seem... Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
These two fighters are made for one another. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say...
The courage on display here. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That jab doesn't score. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You don't want to trade shots. Jab to the body, haven't seen a lot of those. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. You know that bell was... Here we go, it's round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That right hook not connecting. Nice job by him to block that jab. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. And a round that seemed like he turned... On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with that hook. A swing and a miss with that jab. That will do it. They want no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.